and welcome to the Tavern Chat podcast. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. Earlier tonight, we had Tavern Chat. Bad Mike, Old Man Grognard, Glenn Hallstrom, Rob Conley, and a few others were in it. It was a good time. I got dragged away at one point because of family dramas. When you're a parent, even though it's a kid in the 20s, you'll understand parental dramas and family dramas. Oy. But today, I thought I would talk about a few recent Kickstarters. Now, these are all Kickstarters that have taken money out of my pocket without me even blinking. And I am somebody who, as a retiree, I'm on a fixed income. It's not a bad income, but it's fixed. Not like I can work overtime or collect night differential and pad my paycheck. What's coming in is what's coming in. I mean, I guess I could ask Rach to work extra hours, but she wouldn't get paid for them. So it wouldn't help any. I keep like, hey, Rach, pay for my Kickstarters and don't buy your makeup. I'd probably get hit. So we're going to look at 3 today. The first one I'm looking at is from none other than Phil Reed. Now, you probably know Phil Reed from Steve Jackson Games. I remember him from a daily newsletter he used to put out. Oh, my God. Oh, wait, what you hear? This little drink? It tells you the stressful day I've had. This is my blueberry Stoli vodka, ice, and little seltzer. Just what the doctor ordered. So in any case, Phil has 12 Sinister rumors for use with fantasy RPGs. This is systemless. Now, I'm looking at this right now. It has 599 backers, over $2,100 raised. And you can get in for $1. What? You say in for $1? Yes, in for $1. You get the PDF of 12 Sinister rumors, plus all unlocked stretch goals. So yes, this is a PDF Kickstarter. So right now, also unlocked is 12 wanted criminals, 12 dreadful rumors, 12 city encounters, 12 arcane spell components, 12 dungeon treasures, 12 adventurous rivals, 12 dangerous foes at 2,300, 12 undead secrets unlocked. He has stretch goals going up to at least 4,000. Now, these are all pretty much 12-page PDFs. So you're getting a 12-page PDF times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Is that 7? Oh, 8, because at the $200 level is a bonus. So you're getting 8 12-page PDFs for $1. Now, if you want to pay a little bit extra, you can add in the Book of Unusual Potions, Delayed Blast Game Master number 2, or you can add in, in addition to 12 Sinister Rumors and all the stretch goals, Outdoor Encounter Cards in PDF and Outdoor Encounter Cards 2 in PDF. That would put you at 10. There's other stretch goals, but or other levels of support. But suffice to say, for $1, one measly $1, you get a lot of gaming inspiration. Phil does good work. What else we got? Now, this one is a little bit of another unique item here. Adventure Design Booklets, a 16-page booklet printed on heavy paper with a mix of lined hex and gridded pages for writing mini modules for RPGs. This is for the DM that wants to sit at a table and not be at the typewriter. You want to scratch this up by hand. It is well suited to do so. Each book, of those 16 pages, one appears to be hex-paged. 1, 2, 3 appear to be square hexes as opposed to I guess are they hexes still? Well, hex grids. 3 are grids, and the rest are all dual columned pages. Now, this actually isn't expensive, except for the shipping. I selected the 24 of these booklets. I thought that was a good number. They're A5, so they're like digest size for us Americans. It's £12. It's $15, but I believe shipping was more than the actual booklets. But I figured if I'm shipping to the States, I might as well get as many as possible. I guess if you're within the UK or maybe within the European Union, shipping is a lot more reasonable. The backer levels start at £3, about $4 US, and you will get 4 of these booklets. That's why I said I jumped in for the large amount, figuring, well, if I'm going to pay for shipping, might as well pay for the shipping. All right. Small break as I take another sip of my secret drink. And I'll be right back. All right. Saving, not telling the best for last, but certainly saving the one who's reached, I don't know, almost, actually over 30,000 in less than a day. I believe it went live today. Could be wrong. Maybe it went live earlier. I just heard about it today. I guess we could always check. I guess it went live yesterday. I guess I gotta back the project. I couldn't read the backers only. But Kevin Crawford, Cinnamine. I never get that pronunciation right. But Stars Without Number. Remember that? Well, he's coming out with another Kickstarter. Wolves of God, Adventures in Dark Ages England. Experience savage adventures and grim perils in Dark Ages England in this historical fantasy RPG. And yes, historical fantasy means that we are going to be dealing with Romans, Christians, Roman missionaries, Irish monks. So it's going to certainly have the mystical involved in it. But there's going to be a lot of Christian symbology from my gathering from the artwork, which may turn some people off. I think that it is awesome. Here, within the final version of the game, you'll get old school character creation to build English heroes with destined words, and that's so the Y, and backgrounds that fit their society, historically informed magic for sorcerers, Galdor's men, and suitably holy miracles for pious saints. Citizens to support not only conventional adventuring, but culturally critical activities, such as cattle raiding and ceremonial feasting. And there's a lot more. A gazetteer of Dark Ages England with a map of the land and a dramatis persona of historical personages who can fuel adventure for a brave warband. This is all compatible with Stars Without Number Revised, which is cool. And it was pointed out to me that, well, Kevin violates the OGL because he doesn't use the LGL in his releases. And I had to point out that's not a violation of the OGL. You violate the OGL when you rely upon the OGL and do not reference the OGL. But if you do not rely upon the OGL, if you use, I guess, fair use, because you cannot copyright game systems. You can only copyright the presentation. And if you present it in your own words without relying upon the presentation that is available under the OGL, you are not in violation. Now, it takes some self-confidence to do so because obviously it's very easy to get caught up in an OGL violation. But if you don't look at OGL stuff, you're not going to have that issue. So, it is, if it's like the rest of Kevin's releases, it's pretty much compatible with other OSR rule sets. Not exactly. There are some changes, but you can either hand wave them or take that square peg and slam it into the round hole. It all works in the end. But Kevin does some great work. It's at 30,000. It's funded. It's got how many days left? 28 days to go. Oh my God. Yeah, this is gonna do damn well. Now remember, stretch goal. Kevin always has a stretch goal to release the artwork pretty much into the public domain. So if you are producing RPGs, RPG products, it's going to be a great source of additional artwork for you to use. Gotta love Kevin for that. PDF is 20. Print on demand. Book shipped to you, 60. 80 for an offset print book. But hey, not too shabby. Oh, it's a deluxe faux leather. Oh, I might have to deluxe faux leather print book. Ooh. I should. All right, what the heck? You only live once. Faux leather, right? $80 shipped plus the PDF. I'm in. All right, folks. So those are the three. I think they're all irresistible. Obviously, the latest one, Kevin's one, the Wolves of God, more expensive, but Phil Reed's, you got to jump in. It's $1. How can you not back it for $1? All right, folks. On that note, as always, be safe, be well, God bless, roll those dice, and I will talk with you all tomorrow.